What's up? What's up? What's up? Get my chips out the way. What's going on, everybody? This your man, Dre Mac. Coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning, Central Time. 8:30 on the East Coast. And if you're on the West Coast, get up. It's time to go to work. 5:30 in the morning, where you at? Let's go. Today, I'm going to be discussing the Diddler. Why his ass needs to be locked up. Oops, wrong. Why his ass needs to be locked up and why Adam Braggs needs to go after Diddy like he did Jonathan Majors. And I'm going to get into it like he did Adam Falls, like especially like how he did Adam Falls. Because there was a conversation that I had with Pam and Kat on yesterday when I just so happened to just jump on their live stream yesterday. So I am live. The face is still numb, but I'm still good. And I'm ready to get into this conversation with you guys. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over on the Heavy Gant channel on YouTube. But you already know how I do it. You know how I get down. The real question is, what up? Okay. Let's go see who is all in the building. Especially if you're on Facebook, on the Facebook. God, that sound like an old man. On Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter, good morning. Good morning, Selena. First one in the house. What's up? Frankie Science, what's up? Hazel McNeil, good morning. Excuse me. Roberta is up here. Good morning. My man Mo is up here. What it do? Good morning. Groovy Fee is up here. What's up? Carol Black, what's up? Good morning to my brother. Good morning. Torrent is up here. Good morning. Presetta is up here. Good morning. Tracy Woods. Good morning. Smash Ball is up here. Good morning. My man aka Jay Young, aka Bruce Leroy, is up in here. Good morning. Cat, not Williams. What's up, Cat? I'm here to pile on against Alvin Bragg. Good morning. And Robert D, the admin, is up in here. Good morning. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the Dre Mac Show, go ahead and get that subscription on. What up? D Stizzle was up in here. What up? Good morning. He said, I'm never tired of that intro. What is up, Libra? What's up? I know who you are now. I know exactly who you are there. What's up? My sister Libra is up here. This is not a surprise about Diddy. Stop acting brand new. And don't you dare compare Jonathan Majors to this, what you call him, a creature. Nah. I'm boy. He said, morning, in Miami. What's up, Danny? Or I will wait for what is up? Oh, no. We're not comparing the Diddler to anything Jonathan Majors at all. But I need Alvin Braggs to have that same energy that he had for Adam Falls. I need him to have that same energy that he had for Kevin Porter Jr. I need Adam Braggs to have that same energy that he had for Jonathan Majors. Y'all forgot that Adam Falls is the reason why Adam Falls even got in his mess anyway is because of what somebody put out in a blog. You know what I mean? It's what somebody put out in the blog. And it was Alvin Bragg's office that came out and said, oh, well, this is what we need to do. We need to protect these victims and we need to protect. And I'll be real with you. I'm going to keep it real with you. What's up, Rashad? What's up? I'm gonna be real with you guys. And this is the honest to God truth. I didn't see that same energy that people were protecting Jabari Tribe, Grace, you know what I mean, with Cassie. Cassie did not get the same protections as Grace Jabari did. Jabari Tribe member Grace from the mountains. You know what I mean? That chased the man down the street when Cassie's attacker was chasing her down the hallway in his goddamn towel. I want to see all of these. The Rolling Stone. Where's Cheyenne Roundtree at? Where's all these people from People Magazine? Where all these people at from the New York Post? You know what I mean? I need to see all these journalists that was over here down in Jonathan Majors. I need that energy for the Diddler. I need that energy because I'm starting to see that when it's a sister, and I'm gonna be real. This is what I'm seeing. Y'all can take it the way that y'all see it. You know what I mean? Y'all can take it the way that y'all see it. This is just my perspective and the way that I'm looking at it. This sister was attacked by the Diddler, right? I don't see no articles from Cheyenne Roundtree talking about how much is he a monster, how much he been beating on people. You know what I'm saying? Since the kindergarten, I don't see that energy. I don't see that from Adam Bragg's office because remember, even though Diddy is in LA, he's in Miami and all of that, you know where Diddy's from. And you know Diddy got still is up in New York. Still up in Manhattan. That man ain't going around Queens. You know what I mean? He ain't over there in Flatbush in Brooklyn. He ain't over there in Harlem. He ain't over in the Bronx. That man's going straight to Manhattan. So I know with that investigation and all the stuff that they had, I know Alvin could go ahead and sniff that. What is that? That sound like domestic violence to me. Let me get on it. Let me feel like the hero. But nah, because it's this sister. That's what I feel. Because Cassie is a sister, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So when it's a lily white woman, you can paint this narrative. Cheyenne Roundtree. And all you other journalists that was going so hard at the Jonathan Majors because it was easy to take down a black man who had no criminal record, who had nothing, no allegations. Dude was quiet as a church mouse. The man don't even have social media. But you've been hearing stuff about Diddy for years, and I don't see no article about all the things, especially from the Rolling Stones, who's primarily a music magazine. I don't see the same energy. You know what I mean? I don't see Cheyenne Roundtree making all these articles and these quotes and getting 37, 47 people to be like, yeah, Diddy did this. Now, let me remind you, Cassie's allegations came out months ago. And remember, Diddy hurried up and paid $30 million. Here you go. Right? But did you see any of the publications? Did you see any of the mainstream publications drag this and put this in the dirt? Did you see any of the mainstream publications go ahead and talk about this constantly, kept reminding you what type of person that the Diddler is? Right? Not just allegations against Cassie. You got you got essays against men and women. Right? You know what this reminds me of? Honest to God's truth. It literally reminds me of R. Kelly. Now, if R. Kelly was out here peeing on lily white women, little white girls, R. Kelly would have been in jail, under the jail, burnt up Chris, looking like Frederick Krueger right about now. They would have tossed his ass in a furnace because it's young black girls. Where is their protection? Where is that energy? This is where I'm getting at. Where is the energy for our sisters? Because I'm also going to flip it on this one because there was a lot of people, a lot of people that was telling people that was on these blog sites and all of this that was saying, hey, Jonathan Majors should be messing with them white women. No, them white women. They're them white women. Who is protecting our sisters against people like the Diddler? Who was saying just because these guys are rich and they got money, don't make them monsters? The more money that you have, the more you become of your true self. Because now you feel like you have power. And when you have that type of power, you become who you truly are. Let me repeat that. So I can get this part all the way in the back. All the way in the back. Because someone has money, right? And I know we live in a society where we try to push money is everything. Money, 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 money. Got to get a man with money. Now, I'm not saying don't get no broke, don't get no Negroes that's still on the struggle bus. Because if he's struggling by himself, he damn sure will be struggling with you. Don't get it twisted, sisters. Don't get that part twisted. Right? What I'm saying is that when you see this person's character, right? Money be damned. Money be damned. Because you can, remember, you're an independent woman yourself. You can go and make your own money, right? But when you see these people in these high particular places, right? And they got this status and they going around and they showing you, they dancing, You know what I'm saying? Can't stop, won't stop, right? Can't stop, won't stop what? Your devious ways, your devilish deeds. What you gonna do? Now, again, Cassie, people knew what was going on with Cassie, and Diddy was covered because he had money and he had power. Diddy was covered because, let's be truthful, LAPD knew what happened. I guarantee you, LAPD knew what happened when Diddy did what he did to that woman. I'm not gonna play that video. That video has been played enough, and I don't think that's to me. This is just to me. This is personal. Personal to me. I forgot to put on my overlay. Personal to me, I'm not going to continue to put that video up of her getting whooped on. There's no reason to. To me personally, there's no reason to. We all get we seen it. I don't, because if it was me, if I was that young lady, I wouldn't want that video coming over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, you know, yes, you use it as and you can use it to show for you know, so now you can see how horrible of a human being this person is, how garbage this person is. Literally, Sean Combs is literally a utter disappointment of human flesh. I never liked Diddy. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I never liked Diddy at all. Never. I ain't like Diddy since Pac was beefing with him. Never. I was with Suge Knight. I don't want to be all up in. I don't want my CEO all up in the videos. Never liked that dude. It was just always something about that dude. I'm in high school and like, man, something about that dude ain't right. I don't know, but something about that dude ain't right. But my question is, why can't we protect our sisters in this same energy that we protect the Jabari tribe member? Why can't we protect them? Why does Cassie have to get whooped on for everybody to be like, oh, you know what? We might have been wrong. Remember, everybody was like, well, you know, Cassie could be just getting the money grabbed. This might be it was some Negroes. And pointing it out, there was some Negroes who had a lot of energy, was like, man, well, she's just a failing star. You know what I mean? She's trying to get a cash grab right now and not looking at the character of Sean Combs. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility to say that Sean Diddy Combs has always been an asshole. Has always been a goofball. Until when Pac was alive, he didn't want none of that smoke. He sure the hell didn't want none of that smoke. He knew. You know what I'm saying? Pac was on his bumper, no Diddy. He knew it. He didn't want none of that smoke. But soon as Pac left this earth, Big left this earth, look it's still, those things to me is still funny to me. There's still something, yeah. about those, especially big. I don't know. Something deep down in my lower torso, in my shanana, is telling me, he might have did that too. He might have set that up to be able, because everybody knows you're a bigger star when you're dead than when you're alive. But my biggest thing is protection. 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 Who is literally protecting our sisters when they get in these situations, these high profile cases with these black celebrities? It just seems to me, and I could be wrong, y'all can put it in the comment section. It just seems to me when it's a sister, they're not believed at all. Just not saying that you want to wait on the facts. You want to wait on the facts, right? Just like DJ Academics. Another one that I don't like that chipmunk face, Theodore looking mother. Boy, I don't like him. Don't like him at all. That man, that man D-Rod like a porno star on whoever's hot. On whoever's hot. He was just on Drake. He was literally just on Drake. And then all of a sudden now, you know what I mean? All of a sudden now, it's a different story. It's a different story. Now, his allegations, because he's got a lawsuit on him too. About, you know what I'm saying, the R word and some XA that was going on in his house. And even when that tape came out and that lady was screaming, people were saying, oh, wait a minute, hold up. That seems like it from another video or whatever, but I'm listening to this person scream. That don't sound like pleasure. That sound like fear. I couldn't even listen to it because I know my internal gut tells me there's something disgusting going on with this human being that's sitting up here who has his camera and his live stream still going, why this person in the back is screaming, right? And now, big old lawsuit coming out. And the girl set him up with the text messages. Set him up on text messages. Dummy. But again, all this, I'm rich. You can't say nothing to me. I'm rich. You know what I mean? This is how these, let me fix my camera. This is how these dudes get away with it. I'm rich. And he always, talked about how rich he was. I'm rich. Now, is your rich ass gonna get up out of this lawsuit? Because the girl looked like she got receipts. And now you're backpedaling. Now you took yourself out to social media. Which the Diddler should have did his damn self. See, everybody gave Jonathan Major, and this is what I'm saying about this. Everybody gave Jonathan Majors flack for going on ABC telling this story. Remind you, dude has no social media whatsoever to be called about. No social media at all. So you never heard his side of the story. Well, if he was so innocent, he should have took the stand. Why? They saying I did it. Why should I have to go on the stand when they try? They need to prove without a shadow of a doubt that I did what they said I did. And even with the evidence, I didn't do it. And I got that charge acquitted. Right? But then this dummy, let me share this with you guys. This dummy decides to go on Instagram. Here, let me change that ratio. Decides to go on Instagram and make a public apology. Remember in the lawsuit, and shout out to Kat on her live stream pointing out all of this. I didn't do this and I didn't do that. And I didn't do this and I didn't do that. And that person's lying and yada yada yada. The truth shall set you free. Oh, it did. And I hope the truth sends your ass to jail too, Diddler. Let's see what he says.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom.
No,
But I make no excuse.
No, you didn't hit rock bottom. You hit that woman. You didn't hit rock bottom. You smacked that girl upside her head and tried to put your foot in her ass. That's what you did.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Was you really disgusted, or was you mad that the CNN actually got that footage and got you busting on camera? Fucking weirdo.
I went and I sought out professional help.
Did you?
I had to go into therapy.
Did he ever mention when these lawsuits came out that he went to therapy and that he had a problem putting his hands and feet and other objects on people? Because when I was a kid, I was told, keep your hands, feet, and other objects to your damn self. Did he ever say, you know what? I've been going through some things. I'm going through therapy. Did he ever put that on there? Did he ever make a video about the things that he went through prior to this coming out? Nah, see, what he was doing was being the Joker and being this mogul and I got all this money and all this. Shut up. Shut it up.
I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
If he was committed to be a better man, then when these allegations came out, he shouldn't have never denied it. But should just allegations. Okay. All right. But you told everybody you didn't do anything. People were lying. The truth to say, wait a minute. Well, I'm going to show you why this is some bullshit and nobody cares. And I need Alvin Braggs to get on. If you want to defend a woman, defend Cassie. Defend her, Alvin Braggs.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Man, get your ass up out of here with this. Because just the other day, this is what you put. Before you got busted 2 days ago, time tells truth. Oh, it's going to tell the truth. It's going to tell the truth. It's going to tell the truth. And the truth is, you're a horrible human being. So then it gives validity to the lawsuit. No wonder you settled so damn fast. Because everything in that lawsuit this woman was saying, Diddler. Now, to Alvin Bragg. I need Alvin Bragg because I know that he got some shit in New York. I know something happened in New York. Can't tell me nothing happened in New York. I need Alvin Bragg. I need all of these people who were, the domestic violence advocates, and we're going to be here for the victims and all of this and yada, yada, yada. I need that. I need that right now. Where y'all at? I need y'all right now. I need all of these domestic violence, the people who was coming after Jonathan Majors. I need you to get on your goddamn horse right now. I need you to ride for Cassie. I need you to get on your horse right now, like at the end of Planet of the Apes. Get on the damn horse, and I need you to ride out. And I need you to ride for Cassie at this moment right now. I'm calling out Cheyenne Roundtree and the other dorks that was out here writing all this bullshit propaganda against Jonathan Major. I need you to get on your horse. I need you to ride. I need you to stand up for the sister. Because then the more and more the mainstream media ignores Cassie's story, the more and more the Rolling Stones keep making articles, doesn't mention the Diddler and all the things that he done. I need you to dig deep. I need you to get 4750 people. I need Big Mills to be up here and say, yeah, he touched me too. Why you think I'm bunny hopping for these folks right now? I need you to get up on your horse right now. I need you to go ahead and protect that sister. Just like y'all protected Jabari tribe member Grace, I need y'all to have that same energy for Cassie. Nobody protected the little sister that was getting peed on by R. Kelly. I need y'all to protect this sister right now. I need y'all to get up on it. I need y'all to come out in full force to see how biased y'all are. Because if Cassie was Elizabeth from Ohio, little lighter in the skin, little bit blonder hair and bluer eyes, y'all would have tore Diddy's ass to pieces, no Diddy. See what I mean? You see what I'm talking about with the mainstream media. That's why I have a problem with the mainstream media. And I'm going to bring up Lord Victoria's Burke's video about the media and just the biasness. Just the biasness. That's all it is. Just a little biasness on exactly how the coincidence happened with Jonathan Majors. But I don't see that same energy for Cassie. And Cassie is on tape as a victim. Cassie is on tape as a victim. Let me say that again. Cassie is on tape as a victim. The girl is crawled up in a ball while a grown man is putting his foot in her ass. Where is her protection? Where is her articles? Why ain't we out there marching and wearing hats and all this other crap that y'all were doing for Jonathan Majors? Why aren't y'all doing it for Cassie, mainstream media? I need that energy. I need that energy. Let me share my screen real quick. And again, it's just 3 amazing media coincidences that she brought up. And let's see if these coincide with the Diddler. Let's see if this coincide. Put this up. Let's get into it.
Jonathan Majors case is going to go over 3 coincidences, or are they coincidences related to the case and related to media reporting that happened to drop at some pretty sort of inconvenient times for the actor Jonathan Majors. Could it all be?
Let me pause this real quick. This is from the New York Times, right? This is from the New York Times. Now, New York Times front page, front cover, February 10th, 2024, right? Allegations of volatile history pile up for Majors. But do you see the same theme for the Diddler? Let me full screen this for you so y'all can see it. So, yeah, I don't think I'm tripping. Matter of fact, let me just drop my overlay for just a second so y'all can be able to see. Y'all see that? Allegations of volatile history pile up for Majors. Where is the same energy for the Diddler? Y'all need that same energy, right?
Coincidence? I guess it could be, but I'll let the audience decide about whether or not it is. The first example is a week in June 2023, right at about the time that Business Insider and some other media outlets, the New York Times, etc., were starting to report that the New York City Police Department was going to file charges against Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. Rolling Stone drops a piece right after that reporting on June 29, 2023. That piece was called "Jonathan Majors' Extreme Abuse Allegedly Goes Back Nearly a Decade." The timing of that really sort of buries the news of this counter complaint from Majors on Jabari with regard to, evidence of it.
Now, besides 50 Cent, making Surviving Diddy or whatever he's going to do, right? Did you see this same energy for Sean Diddler Combs? The Diddler. Did you see any of this? Have you guys been the people that's on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? The people that's in the audience right now, have you seen this type of reporting, right? For Sean Combs, especially after Cassie came out with her lawsuit. Did you see this type of energy? Put it in the comment section below, because I need to know. Because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe the Diddler got to me. I don't know. No Diddy. Maybe I missed it. But put it in the comment section.
an arrest. Of course, the arrest doesn't happen until October, but this was the first moment that news started to bubble up. And I guess you could say, well, there's no way they could have timed it at the Rolling Stone because they said that they had worked on it for months. So if they'd worked on it for months, maybe that was the time that it happened to drop on June 29, 2023. But you have to admit, and you can't deny, that the timing was particularly convenient for the prosecution. Next bit of interesting timing happens on October 24, 2023 and October 25, 2023. October 25, 2023 was the date that Judge Gaffey.
I'm going to go back a little
October
bit.
25, 20.
Okay. Now, let me full screen this because I want to I'm just apples and oranges. You can say apples and oranges, but no, it ain't. You see, Manhattan District Attorney invites stakeholders to provide input on Special Victims Division. That's Chelsea News. Jonathan Majors accused or arrested and charged with assault and criminal mischief, one face prosecution. That, and then this happens. Now, the Miami District Attorney's Office invites stakeholders to provide input on Special Victims Division when it came to Cassie. When it came to these victims. See, this is what I'm talking about when you need to start investigating these crimes. When you have a crime, when you have these allegations and all of this stuff going on, right? Where is Alvin Bragg at in the Special Victims Division to protect that sister? Is it just when someone has white skin, blonde hair, blue or brown eyes, or you know what I mean, that they get protection? Where is protection for the sister? Huh? Let me keep going.
2023. October 25, 2023 was the date that Judge Gaffey in the Jonathan Majors case had to rule on a motion, effectively a motion to.
Now, Rolling Stone, I'm calling y'all out. You see, Rolling Stone, Jonathan Majors domestic violence case now involves London police, and we still to this day have no idea what happened in London. Well, I do have an idea. Ain't shit happened. That's what happened. Nothing. But now you got multiple places, Miami, Los Angeles, New York, all of that, where the Diddler's just running loose. And you don't see the same energy for Rolling Stone. You don't see the same energy for Rolling Stone. Who wrote this? Oh, I know, Cheyenne Whitetree. Why don't you have the same energy? Keep going.
Dismiss the case. He ended up ruling that the case would go forward, that it would go to trial on October 25, 2023. But the day before that ruling came another story from the Rolling Stone with regard to Jonathan Majors' domestic violence case now involves London police. That happened on October 24, the day before that the judge was to rule on whether or not the case would go to trial. That story with regard to London police has never borne out to be true, at least that not that I can find, and maybe I missed it. If somebody can find that article follow up with regard to London police being involved, then send it, put it in the chat, and I'll bring it up in the next video.
And shout out to my sister Lord Victoria Burke. We know and she know they didn't have nothing. My man Dr. Hans, what's up? I see you up in here. Dr. Hans is in the UK. Nothing. But you know who we got a lot of information on? The Diddler. That's who we got information on. We got a lot of information on the Diddler. But you don't see Rolling Stone. You don't see New York, the New York Times. You don't see none of these other people. Anything else about all the victims that the Diddler done ran through over his course of 30 years in the industry. Diddler over here running loose and nothing. Let's keep going.
I don't see anything other than the Rolling Stone mentioning that. Then there was sort of nothing after that. And keep in mind as you think about this is that most people don't get past the headline. They read the headline and they're done. So these headlines, extreme abuse, the abuse goes back decades. Of course, none of this is under oath. None of this is testimony in court. None of this is sworn testimony. And in this third example, we have folks that dated the actor who did not appear in court. Maybe they'll appear in the civil trial. Maybe they'll be sworn.
Look at Cheyenne Roundtree. Look at old Cheyenne. She had a lot to say about Jonathan Majors. A lot to say. With her face all scrunched up when she was sitting down there in that New York court office before we all went in at the sentencing. Her face all scrunched up, looking all, why they got on these red hats? I can't believe they're supporting Jonathan Major. I'm supporting the Jabari tribe member straight from the mountains. Come down here, Grace. Grace us with your presence. Yet, Cheyenne has a perfect opportunity to be able to show her feminism, to support another fellow woman that looks like her, that's mixed like her, that could be in the same situation as you, but yet you're dropping the ball because Jonathan Majors, you had to. He shouldn't have been messing with them white women, huh?
In the civil trial and under oath, and that makes everybody sort of on the same footing in terms of everybody is on the same rule. You know, Majors is under oath, they're under oath, everybody testifies under oath. So in this example, though, you have the media playing the game of putting stuff out with no rules of, obviously no penalty for lying, because there is no penalty for lying to the media. And that's a different standard, obviously, than what happens in a courtroom. But also just keep in mind, as I say, the headline a lot of times is the whole ball game. People
now, mind you, if I just suppose Jonathan Majors, who damn near disappeared. You see this? Let's full screen this real quick. She got this so good, he damn near disappeared out the damn screen, running from this woman so damn fast. And then if I play this, right? I play this. And people were still talking shit on Jonathan Majors. Right? Still talking shit on Jonathan Majors. And then I go pull up that same video with Cassie getting chased by a man in a towel, smacking her outside her head, putting foots all in asses. And people were saying, we still support you. We still love you. We love you, Diddy. What does that tell you about our society and who is really getting the protection? Who's honestly getting the protection? Let's keep going. Jesus, let's go.
Read the headline. They believe that headline. Doesn't matter that there's 40 people in the story, none of whom are named, with zero attribution. That doesn't matter. It's just, wow, there's a big headline that he did this thing, and that's pretty much that does, of course, a lot of reputational damage. The third example that I would bring up happens between February 5th.
Now, where is the New York Times, right? Where is the New York Times with the story about the Dittlers' history and abuse and relationships? Where is that story? Have y'all seen his history? I'm not talking about an isolated incident. I'm talking about the history of the Dittler and everything that the Dittler's been doing over the course of 30 years or 40 years or however long it's been since he's been in the music industry. Right? All the alleged things that he has done and all these people who's coming out. Why is this ignored? Is it because the majority of these people are black? And Lauren has already made videos about how we as black people get ignored by the mainstream media when it's us on us, unless they're trying to point out the fact about black on black crime. Oh, they can give you black on black crime, the statistics. Oh, you guys always kill yourself. Y'all always talk about white supremacy. And you guys are always killing yourself. Yeah, y'all use black on black crime, and that asks to make us look bad, where majority of the crimes happens within your own proximity. So if I live around a lot of black people and crime is happening, it's mainly with us being us, just like in white communities when white people kill and murder and shoot while the white folks. You see what I mean? When you want to make a point or you want to try to paint a narrative. But we need the protection. We need actual protection against people like the Dittler, people like DJ Academics, because as other black people, those stories get completely ignored. Remember, I said this before, that young lady who got beat by that offensive tackle for the New York Giants, right? Almost beat her to death. You didn't see no stories about his history, about violence, and how we need to protect women and all of this. You seen a few stories to trickle down, and that was it. There was no main constant stories about protecting women. Why you think I don't like feminism? Not feminist, the feminist movement in America. Feminism, yes, because we do need to be able to, women need to be able to have equal rights just like men. But that feminist movement is what I'm really trying to say. I don't believe none of that shit because I want to hear the feminists. Where the feminists at for Cassie? Where is the feminist at for Cassie? I need them to line up in droves with them pussy hats and all of that to protect Cassie. You see, when the victim does not have the skin for the protection, the complexion for the protection, you see exactly what happens. Why are black women going to these feminists, that are part of these feminist movements, when you don't have the damn protection? They're showing you they don't give a damn. They show protected grace. But Cassie, let me keep going.
2024 and February 8, 2024. This is when Jonathan Majors' attorney, Priya Chaudhry, files a motion to set aside the case, basically laying out all the arguments in favor of her client, of why she thinks this case should be set aside, why she thinks the court should effectively rule that the case should not have happened and been brought, etc., and so on. By the way, notice that none of the media that I know of reported on the document filed by Jonathan Majors' attorney. So nobody really knew what his arguments were at all. And this is part of the one side reporting that you get in typically in these sort of cases. So
Absolutely.
She files it. There's really no mention of it in the media. And on February 8, 2024, is this story by the New York Times. Jonathan Majors had a history of abuse in relationships, women say. So it comes the same week as Jonathan Majors' attorney is filing the motion to set aside, and the judge, of course, has to consider that motion. Which,
do you see how the New York Times went out of their way to protect this woman who's clearly on tape chasing the person that supposedly put boost asses? Cassie is on tape getting booster asses, and there's not a New York Times take on the diddler, on all the abuse he's had over the past whatever how many years. The hypocrisy, that's why I go so hard on the mainstream media. That's why I go so hard on the mainstream media.
Of course, he denies. You have to wonder, did he read the piece? Did he see the piece? I think everybody's human. He's working on this case. Now, maybe he didn't. Maybe he has the discipline. Maybe Judge Gaffey's like, no, I'm not paying any attention to any media. But can you say that about the jurors as well and everyone else? So it's interesting, though, that story drops right the same week that Priya Chaudhry files that motion to set aside. Again, some very inconvenient timing for Jonathan Majors and some very perfectly laid timing for the prosecution. So once again, the timing is absolutely perfect for the prosecution and absolutely destructive for the defendant every single time. Yes, of course, again, keep in mind that these news organizations did note in these stories that they had been working on them for months. And in fact, the reporting would indicate that they would have had to be working on them for months. Very time-consuming thing to talk to, over 10 people, 15 people, that type of.
I'm still trying to find out where the 40 at. Where's the 40 at? Still looking. This is what I need to find out in 2024. I need to find out who are the 40 people that said Jonathan Majors was just this horrible human being. This abuser, this person who's doing this and the other. I need to find out where they at. I need to know who they are. Right? This is me personally. And I need to find out that London police report. I need to find it. I need to find that. Because there's two things that was inconsistent about all of this. 40 people. I don't care how long you've been working that report. You the way that you dropped it. Y'all damn near did it like Kendrick and Drake. Soon as Drake put out something, here come Kendrick. Ah, shit. I can't even get I can't get my song to play 24 hours without you dropping something. I get a Jonathan Majors got to win. Here comes this drop. Now, again, where's that same energy for the Diddler? I keep saying this because y'all don't understand the way the mainstream media work their muscle to destroy Jonathan Majors, and on the opposite end, do absolutely little to nothing to protect the Diddler.
Thing. But when the story is actually published, in these three examples, is always like the worst time and the worst moment possible for the defendant, the actor Jonathan Majors. And at some point, it seems like that can't be a coincidence. I guess it could be. I mean, it's a big story. A lot of stories come out. You would publish as a news organization. You are going to publish it at the time of the most interest for the public, or the moment when the public is likely to be paying attention. But it is amazing that the same week as some consequential decision, or there's something going on with regard to Majors' team, and then all of a sudden there's this big story that comes out that same moment, that same week. I have to say, I'm a big fan when I'm sort of looking at a situation and maybe investigating something a little bit. I'm a big fan of looking at timing. I'm a big fan of looking at dates, calendars, times that things happen. Typically, it is not coincidental.
This Alvin Braggs creates. I'm gonna put full screen this because remember what Alvin Braggs said, and let me kind of pull this overlay, and I'm about to pull this anyway so I can wrap this up. But you see in this far left hand corner, you can't see it, but it's in blue. It say DA Bragg creates special victims counsel to gain external stakeholders office practice. But yet, is those same practices being used to find out who the hell else is a victim of the Diddler? What else has he been doing? Right? I didn't mean to do that. What else has been going on?
That something is happening at a certain moment in time. It didn't just fall out of the sky. And when you have things happening in the same 24-hour and 72-hour period on the same week as a judge is making a big decision, I tend to look at that and notice that. And that seemed to happen in the Jonathan Majors case over and over and over again. And it also seemed to happen always against him. It always seemed to happen, and it was a bad piece of news for the defense in the case, and a great piece of news for the prosecution every single time. I'm trying to think of any time that something happened in the timing that was actually good for him. And offhand, I can't think of anything. But once again, if there's anything I missed, put it in the chat, put it in the comments, and I will work it in and bring it up next time.
And make sure that you guys are supporting our sister LV Burke, Lauren Victoria Burke. Make sure if you are not subscribed to her channel, make sure you're subscribed to her channel. But I'm gonna do one more thing here because this is who I need, and I'm gonna wrap this up. This is who I need. I need the Diddler to find whenever he go to jail. I need this energy because he gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. This is. Let me pull this video up. I need the Diddler to go to this place and meet this guy here.
But when Lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary,
good luck, Diddler.
Police Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? You won't let them have a woman.
I need the Diddler to find Fleece. I need a Fleece Johnson to find the Diddler.
they gonna have each of somebody's gonna have to give up some booty. And it's just that simple.
Diddler?
The most memorable.
Yeah, Diddler. Somebody gonna have to give up something. Just like how you did all these victims all these years. I need that same energy when police come to you and he tell you those special words. You know they coming. You know they coming. Matter of fact, you skip ahead because you know they coming.
And booty.
Diddler?
Booty was more important than food.
He says more important than
A
food.
man's butt.
Diddler?
It was more, I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
More important than water.
I like booty.
Johnson went on to tell our crew
Diddler?
how he used to satisfy his sexual desires.
It's gonna be you.
Especially
when they find
during
you.
the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one,
Hey, Diddler.
and he looks good to me. When I go see him, I say, "You come here."
Diddler, it's you.
I say, "I'm telling you what.
I like you,
No,
and I want you. Now, we can do it the easy way, or we gonna do it the hard way.
So the choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
And it was always yes.
Oh, Diddler. Oh, boy. When they finally lock your ass up, I'm telling you, I like you and I want you. Now, we going to do it the easy way or we going to do it the hard way? Oh, they call you the Diddler for a reason. All right, let me go ahead and do this.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
F the Diddler. Yeah. I don't care. F that dude. Never liked you anyway, and I hope you get everything you deserve. For real. Dead serious. I don't care how much money you got and all of this. You got kids out. You got daughters out here. You got daughters out here. Let me wrap this up before I get on another tangent. It's your man Dre Mac. Thank you for again for tuning in to a live edition of the Dre Mac Show. I enjoyed all of y'all in the comment section, all of that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Where's my outro at? Let me get up out of here. I gotta go. Diddler.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.